Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, and welcome to Malie City, where today the Malie Draconids are hosting the Fortree Flyers, and both sides have a lot riding on this at the moment, as the Fortree Flyers start out with Corviknight and Mandibuzz, whereas Flapple and Drampa are going to start out for the Malie Draconids. Now let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win today. Will it be the Dragon type Draconids, or will it be the Flying type Flyers? Malie Draconids are currently sitting 4th, the Fortree Flyers are currently sitting 7th. So both sides want to have good starts in the championship trials next week, as Mandibuzz, going first for the Fortree Flyers, sets up a substitute. So it will cut down some of its own health and put that substitute in its place. So Flapple, looking to follow up and go for the Malie Draconids, goes for the Cotton Guard. So it's going to boost its own defense to start off this matchup. You can hear those apple wings flapping in the background as Corviknight goes for its first move. Starts out with a charm, focusing in on Flapple here, and that will lower Flapple's attack stat. Drampa now, gonna go with the acupressure, potentially looking to help out Flapple and restore its stats, boosting Flapple's speed stat here. Now, as always, this is a 6-on-6 Metronome battle, and if we hit the 20-minute time limit, we will go into single battle overtime. But now Flapple, with that boosted speed, is going first, and it's going to set up for a Solar Beam. So we'll see it absorb light on this turn. That Solar Beam will connect on the next turn, and it'll have the stab boost because Flapple is a part Grass type. Mandibuzz, switching out with his substitute for now. It's going to set up a Sticky Web. So any Pokemon who now comes onto the side for the Malie Draconids will land in that Sticky Web and be slowed down, having their speed stat immediately lowered. Corviknight gonna go with a Horn Drill, tries to go for the one-hit KO on Drampa, but Drampa avoids that attack. That Horn Drill we've only seen connect once this season, as Drampa goes with the Shift Gear. So a very methodical start to this matchup, as Drampa boosts its speed and attack stats. Now Malie Draconids are sitting 4th on the ladder. If they win here today, they can actually jump up to 2nd, which would be a great start for the championship trials next week, as that Solar Beam now comes from Flapple, targeting the substitute of Mandibuzz. So that substitute takes the damage. It's not very effective, so that substitute is still there on the field, taking the damage from Mandibuzz. Drampa goes for the Dream Eater. That does fail, as Corviknight is not asleep. We've not seen that Dream Eater successfully hit at all this season. Mandibuzz again setting up for its turn, goes with the Cosmic Power. So it's only going to boost its stats here, lifts up those amazing colourful stars around it. And does boost its defense and special defense in the process. Corviknight now, going with the Yawn. If it had to set up this Yawn before going for a Dream Eater, it would have been amazing to see, but it does that Yawn to Drampa. So Drampa will be going to sleep shortly. So the Malie Draconids, although they're guaranteed to make the championship trials next week, they could drop down into the wildcard positions, which is between 5th and 8th. As Flapple goes with the Powder Snow. The damage from Mandibuzz's substitute takes the damage, and it is taken off the battlefield. So Mandibuzz is back out, and Corviknight's actually left frozen, so it's frozen in the air there, which is great for the Malie Draconids. Can make Corviknight an easy target as Drampa performs the Geomancy. Drampa going for its first move since having its substitute taken down. It sets up a Sunny Day. If that Sunny Day had been performed by the Solar Beam, the Solar Beam would have only taken one turn for Flapple to perform, as Corviknight is still frozen on the field, and Drampa's fallen asleep, which means there's actually 2 Pokemon actively moving on the field now. Flapple goes with the Pound, targeting Mandibuzz, so it's focusing in on the other Pokemon that's moving on the field. As Drampa's still asleep, which will give Mandibuzz an opportunity. Goes for the Acid. So this will hit both Flapple and Drampa. It's super effective on Flapple. Corviknight is still frozen solid now. The Fortree Flyers aren't guaranteed a spot in the championship trials yet. They're currently sitting 7th, but if they lose today and the Striaton Spring win, the Striaton Spring will actually jump up above the Fortree Flyers, and they could fall down to 9th position, meaning they won't qualify next week. Flapple goes with the payback on Mandibuzz, which isn't very effective, and Drampa is still asleep. as Mandibuzz goes with an Ember. Hitting Flapple again with a move doing more damage, capitalizing on that grass type, and his Corviknight's still frozen. If the Fortree Flyers win here today though, they can jump up as high as 3rd. So both sides have a lot riding on this. They both definitely want to win, give themselves the best position possible to get into the championship trials, as Flapple's Fire Fang will miss and Drampa still asleep. Very, very gradual start to this matchup. As Mandibuzz goes with an Aqua Jet onto Flapple, and wow, that did the tiniest of damage to the Grass Dragon, as Corviknight is still frozen. So this is practically a one-on-one battle here at the moment. Neither side has gotten an elimination yet, and we've been in this matchup for over 5 minutes. Now Flapple's going to perform a Dragon Dance. It'll boost its speed and its attack stat. Attack stat was previously lowered, so it's good of Flapple to get it back up to where it needs to be. And Drampa has finally woken up, see if it can have any impact in this matchup. Goes with the Stuffed Cheek, so it's going to boost its defense, eating its Leopard Berry here. Now Mandibuzz, with 2 awake Pokemon to contend with, goes for the Laser Focus. So no one doing a great deal of offensive damage. As Mandibuzz concentrates intensely, and Corviknight is still frozen. That harsh sunlight looks like it might have faded, but everyone is still in the green in this matchup. I cannot believe the minimal amount of damage that's been done so far. Flapple going for a Giga Drain, and will get the stab boost being a grass type attack on Mandibuzz. So Flapple, with that not very effective move, it restores a little bit of its own health. And now Drampa goes with a Horn Drill, another attempt at a one-hit KO move. Again, that Horn Drill misses. Now Mandibuzz goes with the Shadow Punch, which doesn't affect Drampa. Drampa is a part normal type, so it's immune to ghost type attacks, and Corviknight's still frozen. None of these Pokemon seem to be able to land any powerful hits. As Flapple sets up a Will-O-Wisp, and that fails as well. This is getting to the point of just quite strange to see, but Drampa's going to go for a Stone Edge. Goes for Mandibuzz here. Takes Mandibuzz down into the red with that super effective move. Mandibuzz needs to respond with something. Goes with the Vice Grip. Going for Drampa here. Doesn't do a great deal of damage, however. And Corviknight, I cannot believe, is still frozen on this battlefield. Coming up on 8 minutes soon in this matchup, and we're still yet to see an elimination. This is crazy. Surely this means we're going to overtime. Flapple going with a Heat Wave though. This is going to hit both Corviknight and Mandibuzz, and Mandibuzz holds on. It's super effective on Corviknight, but it thaws it out of the ice. So Corviknight gets taken down into the yellow. Drampa going with a Water Gun. This could finish Mandibuzz off, and that it will. So Mandibuzz has been eliminated. We have gotten an elimination in this matchup. Hopefully it's not another 8 minutes before we see another one. But Corviknight going for its first move, and what feels like forever, goes with the Tearful Look onto Drampa. Clearly not happy about Drampa taking down Mandibuzz. So Drampa will have its attack and special attack lowered. That special attack being 135. Now Fortree Flies send out Archeops, their number 2 draft pick for the season. Now Flapple, with that boosted speed, is going to move quicker than Archeops, and it goes with the Psyshock. Going for Corviknight there, chipping away at the Steel Flying type. It's not very effective, unfortunately. Now Archeops going for its first move of the matchup, and it's going to go with an Icicle Spear. This will be super effective. Going for Drampa. This is a multi-hit move. It gets the first one. It's got 2. That second one was massive, critical hit. If it can get all 5. It's got 3. Takes Drampa down into the red. It's got 4. Drampa's holding on, but it's got 5. It is a 5-time hit. Drampa is eliminated by Archeops. Gets all 5 of the Icicle Spears. Super effective. Corviknight can concentrate on Flapple now. But instead Corviknight goes for a Belly Drum, which does fail. Not enough health left as Haxorus comes out for the Malie Draconids. Haxorus has that Unnerve, which will make the Fortree Flyers too nervous to eat their berries, but Haxorus also gets caught in the Sticky Web, lowering its speed. Now Archeops and Haxorus are both at full health, only both recently coming out onto the field. Flapple still with that speed advantage. It's going to go with the Scorching Sands, but doesn't affect the flying types. Flying type Pokemon are all immune to ground type attacks as Archeops goes with the workup. Archeops boosting its attack stat here, as well as its special attack, but its attack is 140, so that getting a boost. Its special attack is 112. But it is a damaging type Pokemon. It's that submission from Corviknight to Haxorus. Will also hit Corviknight with some recoil damage. Haxorus going for its first move of the matchup. Gonna go with a Tail Whip instead of going for an offensive attack. Now will lower Corviknight and Archeops' defenses. But in this matchup, we've been hitting for over 10 minutes. Only both sides have had one Pokemon eliminated each. So it's a very methodical matchup as Flapple goes with the Ice Punch onto Corviknight, and Corviknight is taken down now by Flapple. A very good Ice Punch. Archeops, though, with its chance to respond for its teammate, goes with a mean look. So it doesn't go for the offensive move, instead it's going for a stat altering move, which causes Haxorus to no longer be able to escape, but all these Pokemon will stick around until the end of the matchup. Haxorus is going with a Dig. Oh no, there's a multi-hit move, but you already know it's not going to hit any of the Fortree Fly's Pokemon. They're immune to ground type attacks. Terrible choice of move by Haxorus, as Hawlucha, the fighting flying type, comes out for the Fortree Flyers. Flapple, still with that boosted speed, sets up a defend order. So Flapple boosting its defenses, both special and physical defense. Hawlucha sets up for its first move of the matchup, going with a Zing Zap. This won't be very effective on the Grass Dragon, doing tiny, minimal damage. Archeops, though, looking to follow up, gonna go with a Defog. Haxorus avoids that attack and goes for the Dig, which again won't affect Archeops. It is a flying type, it is immune to it. It's a very unfortunate choice of move by Haxorus. Flapple now going with the Power Trip. Targeting Archeops, a huge hit. Archeops is eliminated. It is a one-hit wonder. Flapple with those boosted attack stats takes Archeops down. What a hit. As Hawlucha goes with a Gunk Shot in response, targeting Flapple with that move. Takes Flapple down into the yellow with that super effective attack, but I cannot believe that one-hit wonder just taking Archeops out. What a hit. Avalanche now coming from Haxorus. That's super effective, taking Hawlucha down into the yellow. Very good hit by Haxorus following up. And now the Fortree Flyers send out their #1 draft pick, their pseudo-legendary. It is Salamence with that Intimidate ability. It's going to lower Flapple and Haxorus' attack stats. Salamence looking to have a big impact on this matchup. I wonder if we'll see it match up against any other pseudo-legendaries today. As we know, the Melee Draconids have 2 of their own. This Flapple goes with the Air Cutter, and that's going to take Hawlucha down. Super effective. Hawlucha is eliminated. Flapple is starting to dominate this matchup, as now there are 4 Pokemon taken down from the Fortree Flyers, only 1 taken down from the Melee Draconids. Throat Chop now coming from Salamence. Going for Haxorus, a very good hit, taking Haxorus down into the yellow. And that Throat Chop will prevent Haxorus from using its Metronome attack. The last Pokemon for the Fortree Flyers comes out, and it's Braviary. Braviary's actually had a very good season, so we'll see if we can capitalize on it. We'll follow that up today. But Flapple doing absolute wonders now in the last half of this matchup. That Iron Head will be avoided by Salamence. And now sets up for its turn. Salamence throws a present, aiming that present at Flapple, doing damage instead of restoring any of Flapple's health. Braviary could follow this up, goes with a Stomp. Taking Flapple down into the red, who's still hanging on. Flapple coming up to 15 minutes in this matchup, as we get a Quiver Dance from Haxorus. That Quiver Dance is going to boost Haxorus' special attack and special defense, as well as its speed, so potentially Haxorus could move before Salamence or Braviary. Flapple's still quickest Pokemon on the field, though, goes with the Grassy Terrain. This could actually be beneficial for the Melee Draconids. They will be able to restore some health in between turns, whereas the Fortree Flyers who are flying won't be touching the battlefield. Salamence goes with the Hone Claws, going to boost its accuracy and its attack here. Haxorus, who's now quicker than Braviary. It's going to go with the Icicle Spear. Going for Salamence, this will be super effective. It hits once, taking it down into yellow. It hits twice, all it needs is one more and it'll get the job done. It's in the red. It gets all through. Salamence, just like that, is taken down by Haxorus, the same move that took down Drampa. What a hit. The Pseudo Legendary is out and Braviary is all by itself. It has 5 Pokemon to contend with. Braviary goes with the head charge. It's going to get recoil damage, but it goes for Haxorus here. And it gets the elimination. Haxorus is taken down by Braviary. What a hit. A brilliant follow-up there by Braviary on the Dragon-type Pokemon. But now it still has 4 Pokemon to contend with, and one of them is Dragonite, who comes out onto the field, a fellow Flying-type Pokemon, so it won't be caught in the sticky web. See what Dragonite can do in this matchup. But Flapple, who's been in here since the start, goes with the Fire Lash. On to Braviary. Decent hit. It's going to lower Braviary's defense. Now Dragonite going for its first move of the matchup. And it's going to go for a Roar of Time. It's going to get the stab boost. This will be huge. And it gets the elimination. Braviary is taken out after what started off as a very slow battle. The Melee Draconids have run away with it in dominating fashion. That is their 4th win in a row. This is a brilliant way for the Melee Draconids to charge into the championship trials with all the momentum. And we'll see next week if they can carry that. They could potentially end up 2nd after this matchup. They are surely going to stay in the top 4, which is brilliant for them. It means they avoid a wildcard trial, which is just more effort than what they need. If they can finish top 3, they're guaranteed a 2nd chance if they lose, which is fantastic for the Melee Draconids, dominating today, whereas the Fortree Flyers unfortunately just could not maintain it after a very slow start, allowing the Draconids to run away with it. Fortree Flyers unfortunately come out the losers today. They could fall out of the top 8, but if they stay in the top 8, they're definitely going to be in a wildcard position, which means they'll be in a wildcard trial match next week, and if they can win the wildcard trials, they'll go into the elimination trial, which means the Fortree Flyers have all the work to do to try and win the first ever Grand Trial in the Elite Challenge League. Braviary did what it could to take down Haxorus, but after Dragonite came out, there was no chance. So Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I will speak to you guys next time. Bye.